Hi YouTube, how we doing? Last shave we used Martin Decandra. Today I'm using the Italian equivalent, which is Saponificio Varesino. This is Dolomiti. This is a refill tub, puck even, that was bought second hand, unused, unloved, and the seller had been good enough to re-tin it in one of these tins. This is the Beta 4 version. It's now on 4.3. It has a citrus opening, a floral centre and a musky end, and if I remember I'll put the scent notes below. Extremely hard soap, like a hockey puck. Unused, unloved, time to go. The brush for today, the last shave I used what I think is probably the best value for money Simpsons brush you can get. In this shave we're using the worst. Simpsons Chubby 2, but in synthetic fibre. The last one was sovereign fibre. This is the original. Doesn't spray much, but it's quite a good painter. It's a bit like Leonardo da Vinci. It's good at painting, but it doesn't like doing that. So that's the brush. The razor, Homelike start. There we are, with a solid bar 0.90 plate on it. That's the start kit when you buy it. Comes with 3 plates. Solid bar 0.68, an open comb 0.9. and a solid bar 1.18. I would say it's never given me a bad shave, but the last shave I used it for, it was shite. Wasn't enjoyable. And so to chance my arm even more, using the Tez blade again on its second shave. It felt pretty good in the Rockwell, so we'll see how it goes like in the start. So for all intents and purposes, it's a 3-piece razor. Handle, base plate, top cap, which has the bars on for blade retention. No overhang, blade loaded, top cap and base plate together, now washer on, and the handle. So there we have it, Homelike start. I think it was like Russian carve, Russian Rockwell. So that's in the sink. Brush, it's a synthetic, but it's had a few minutes soak in some warm water. Martin Decandra, no it's not, it's Italian, it's Saponificio Varesino, it's not Martin Decandra, that's easy to say. I do like SV soaps. SV's a lot easier to say, innit? A bit like Decandra, they are a large outlay, but longevity wise it works out, because it is absolutely rock hard. It's triple milled. What does that mean? Well, basically they have the soap and they push it through an extruder to take all the air out of it, so it comes out a pipe, that sort of diameter. Then they'll probably push it into a blender and mix it all up again, make it back into flakes. Then they push it all through the pipe again. So that's the second milling. Then they'll repeat that for the triple milled. So when it comes out, there's no air pockets, nothing, it's just solid soap. So vegan base. And this one's got, I believe on, yes it has, this one's got silt in it from the Dolomite Mountains. So this is an old version, version 4. installment version. I think they're all 4.3 now, the SV soaps. So this brush is probably double the price of a Trafalgar. Performance wise, the Trafalgar has got twice the performance of this brush in the synthetic bristle. I haven't tried one with the sovereign fibre, the Chubbies, but it's just like a T2 sort of size, so you'd be better off with a T2 Trafalgar. Again, half the price. Unless you desperately want a Chubby. Head's just gone, ooh, that way. It's not the greatest displays, it does splay, but it needs a lot of pressure. But it's very good at painting. Anybody new to the channel? Hello, how are you doing? There's been a few recently. My name is Martin. I live in Scotland. I'm English. Been here 20 odd years. 23 years now actually. Christ, time flies by when you're having fun. I live in the northeast of Scotland, and the village has a lighthouse about 3-4 minutes walk that way, which is the most easterly part of Scotland. So if you look at Scotland on a map, the bit that sticks out the most, that's where I am. Despite the fact it's a vegan base, it takes a lot of water. That's a well hydrated lather, and yeah, I said not the easiest brush to work with, but I got that before the Trafalgars even came to market. So Homelike start with the solid bar with a Tez blade on shave 2. So yeah, SV, Saponificio Varesino, made in Italy, triple milled, not cheap, but very good. I would probably say it's the best Italian soap on the market. If you want to prove me wrong, leave a comment below with what is, in your opinion. And the Italians do make some good shaving soaps. It's even self-anointed itself as the king, so it's got a crown on the label. this moment in time I'm thinking about how am I going to do this shave of the day photograph. And honestly, I haven't got a clue. Work out when it comes to it. The blade's hanging up together alright. It's not tuggy yet. Picking up some of my lather. This week's been really busy. Doing not a lot really, paperwork. Which takes an inexorable amount of time. It's a big word, isn't it? Inexorable. I'll be regurgitating the thesaurus I had for lunch later on. Now there was some work related paperwork I've been waiting for over best part of 10 weeks for. And that arrived on Monday, so we've been sorting them out this week. That's all scuttered away now. Along with finances and everything else that go with it. Total ball ache. Well, we've just done that way, haven't we? This shave is chalk and cheese compared to the last shave I had at the start. I can't remember even which blade it was. Was it a bic? Might have been a bic. It was uncomfortable from start to finish. First time ever I've had a bad shave with this razor. Even the large blade gap is very smooth and deceptive because it has a neutral blade exposure. Which means it might have a big gap, there's not much of it sticking out. Think of it like bellies and knobs. Your blade gap's quite big, big belly, you can't see your knob, there's not much of it sticking out. Thin belly, you might have a small blade gap, you might have a lot of it sticking out, therefore you'll have quite an aggressive razor. If I get an explanation, ask Scott Newman about it. He'll be superb at answering all your questions relating to fat bellies and small knobs. Sorry, Scott. Scott's a moderator on the Facebook group, and he gets some ribbing off me, but he gives as good as he gets on our Telegram chat, because we're not subject to Mr. Zuckerberg's rules and limitations on there. There's what can be said and what can't. So there's a link to the Facebook group below. There's also, if you're on Telegram, there's a link to the Telegram chat as well. If easily offended, don't come, because it does get quite vocal at times, quite boisterous. Don't take many prisoners. So there's the brush there. You can see we've got most of the lather out of it. What's left on the face, a little bit of pickups, maybe a little bit down here, not much. There we go, done. A little bit rust. Now we're done. Spot on. Yeah. Balm wise, you can get a matching splash. Obviously I bought that soap used, so I didn't get one. I don't really buy much. Many of them, I'm not a soap and splash kind of guy. I'd rather go with a soap and a eau de parfum. This, I would pair it with something like Encre Noir Sport from the Lake. That will go quite well together. Post shave. I've got some DIY balm here. This is basically witch hazel and aloe vera gel. Yeah, mixed together to whatever size you want. 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. So that's what it looks like when it's mixed. It's thicker than Nivea. So it's got witch hazel and aloe vera gel. Obviously an astringent, and the aloe, bit of moisture, and it tightens the skin a little bit. It's cheap to make. You could add essential oils if you wanted it scented. Wouldn't put too many in though. And it goes in, absorbs very quickly, and it just works. And yeah, for not a lot of money you get a pretty decent aftershave balm. So a quick recap what we used today. The soap, the king of the Italian soaps, Saponificio Varesino Dolomiti, or Dolomiti, because it's from the Dolomite Mountains. Citrus, floral and muscum woods, basically. That's the scent notes on it. And that was lathered up with a Simpsons Chubby 2 synthetic by T2 Trafalgar. Sorry about that. That was the garage on the phone. My car's been in for its service and MOT. But he didn't tell me how much it was going to cost. Where are we? Dolomiti. Saponificio Varesino was the soap. Triple milled Italian. It's the Italian Martin di Candra. It's not cheap, but it's very long lasting. Chubby 2 synthetic. Buy something with the sovereign fibre in, because this fibre's crap. That's the truth. No point bullshitting people. Oh, I bought those brushes and it's crap. Well, I told you it was crap. What did you buy them for? The T2 is half the price and a better brush. If you want something bigger, buy the T3, which is the Chubby 3. If you want something smaller, buy the T1, which is the Chubby 1. That's the Chubby 2. Nice for painting with, horrible to spray, and there's far better brushes on the market for the money than that. The razor, Homelike shaving to start with a 0.90 solid bar base plate, inside which there was a Tez Extra. A Tez Extra. We polished off with DIY balm. I know one or two people have made the balm and they've said that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it was an experiment I did with I had the two items, used them both separately. I thought, what happens if you mix them? Because the aloe vera gel is quite thick. Obviously witch hazel is quite thin. Mix them together, away you go. If you want it thicker, add more aloe vera gel. If you want it thinner, add more witch hazel. Work it out for yourself. 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. There's 3 good percentages to work from and take it from there. That's the sink cleaned up. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.